Yo, do I have a mic today? What's going on, guys? My mic, okay, it's working. Let's go. Who we got in here? We got MDL, first one in here. Was he the first one to like this stream? That's the question. Who was the first like? We got JFix. JFix stopped by. Speaking of JFix, huge shout out. Thank you, JFix. Shout out all the small time streamers like myself. Appreciate that. Huge. Got me like 15 subscribers and hopefully some keep on counting. Let's see, we got Swarm Tech in here. And Chlor Slug, what's up? Oh, JFix is still here. I thought he went to bed. Thank you again. So, speaking of stuff, I got my first plaque today from my kids. So that's gonna be, that was when I hit 300 subs. So they were a little late. I hit that like a week ago maybe, but don't matter. I got a 300 sub plaque. I'm gonna mount that somewhere. Let's go. And I got a new overhead camera. Only thing, it's got a delay to it. I don't like that. Why is it not focused? Focus, man. There it goes. So, overhead camera. Check this out. Push of a button. Never mind. It's broke. Oh, there we go. Boom. Boom. All right, back to here. I ain't got to touch it anymore. I got it right here. Right here. Ready? Go to middle. Go back to full bench. Close up. Boom. Look at that. Only cost 250 bucks. Hope my wife don't. She's gonna find out now, damn it. So I have a few things on the bench, random stuff. I have a motherboard that my brother gave me. I don't have all the stuff to properly test it, but I do have a power supply. Somebody gave me this power supply. You're killing the budget. Yeah, official looking. So listen, so look at this koozie. Anybody want a koozie? Help support the stream. There's a merch tab somewhere. Buy a koozie. Help me out. I have a controller that it's got, it's hitting, there's something stuck inside here. One of my kids' controllers. I have like 4 of them that they gave me, and I just haven't fixed them yet because they have like so many controllers. They just keep breaking them and then switching to a new one. But anyway, so I have a power supply that somebody gave me that they said they had intermittent issues with it. So I'm hoping I could use this to power this and see what I could test. Oh, I got a new tattoo. Correct. Where's Andy at? So I got the power cable here. I don't know if I need the CPU plugged in since I have no CPU in here. I'm missing, so we're missing a CPU and RAM is what I would need to properly test this. But we are going to power it up and see what happens. JFix told me to get speakers here. Oh, yeah, there's Andy. What do you think? That better tattoo? I don't have to use my thumb now. All right. I have to refer speaker, not yeah, I don't know. It's 3 of them for $4. So I got one. I bought them. I think they go here somewhere. I gotta pull up. JFix was giving me some pointers here. So JFix, hang around for a second, okay? We're gonna try and boot this up and see what it gets, and that's as far as we're gonna get, I think, today. So let me go back to our message. You sent me a header information. Thank you so much again. So we got speaker here. We got the let's zoom in on this. Boom. So we got this header here. We have the speaker wires are on this side. This N1 is positive. This N1 is negative. So let's put that on. Speaker is on. Let's go back to the middle. Oh, that is so nice. And look, I have a red mat, guys. It's a red mat. I wanted to be a lurker, but you called me out. You wanted PC surrounds. What are you guys saying? Suits you? The tattoo? Yes, yes. Supersonic, yo. What's going on? Yeah, so got a new camera. This thing's nice. Like, see me? Look at that. HD sloth. And so I could flip it up. So right now I have it on an angle, and I could flip it up and then have it do, like, if I'm working like out on my floor here, it's actually really nice, and it could follow me. I just gotta like wave to it and then it follows me. All right, so JFix, ready? We're gonna power this up so you can go to bed. I'm gonna plug in this power supply. Oh, lost my camera. Okay. Power supply is plugged in. I don't know if this is even gonna work. I assume I gotta turn it on. There's a switch here. Is that on? How do I tell if it's on? There's no lights telling me it's on. Maybe it was on? Who knows? Now I need to jump. There's 2 pins on here I gotta jump. I'll show you guys on the microscope. Hold on, guys. I gotta readjust this. I had a kid's birthday party yesterday, and they were all messing around with my microscope here. I mean, they had a great time. Kids were looking at bugs and all kinds of stuff. We had a great time. Kids were having a great time. I can't tell if that's... No, that's good. What do I jump it with? Just tweezers, JFix? Is that all I gotta do? Sorry if you guys could hear my kids yelling outside. So it's not the first 2. It's the second 2 I gotta jump. I equals on, O equals off. Oh, okay. So we are on... Okay, we're on I. Thank you. I mean, I was gonna figure out if I jump it. So I got my TX tool here. I'm gonna try and jump it with this. I got nothing. Let me try the other way. Nothing. Do I not have, or maybe it's a bad power supply. I guess I could test voltage on that, right? Will it show 12 volts? I'm not sure. Anything metal? I think nothing is expected. No CN. Okay. All right. So we'll pass on this then. This needs a CPU. Anyone got a CPU that could fit in this? This is that's what this is. A Z790 Elite. I need RAM and a CPU. Anyone wanna send one to me to let me borrow it? I don't feel like spending $150 to try and fix it when I don't know if I could. Or maybe someone else wants to fix it. Let me know. I'll send it to you. Should show 5 and 12 volt, but could be wrong. You're talking. So let me unhook this. So you're saying on this cord I should get some voltages? I don't know which one is which. I forget. I think it's one of these on the sides is a 12 volt. PSU tester is cheap. Okay. Let me check up on chat. You could test the power supply independently and trick it to come on. It has no bearing in it, so it won't turn on, Andy. Okay. Yeah, nothing's expected. New little wire. Jam it into ground and PS on pin. Alright, I gotta look that up quick. Let's see what we can find here. How to jumpstart your power supply. Paperclip. There you go. That's a PDF it had to download? Really? Hold on, guys. What is... There it is. So it says set it to the O. Unplug AC cord from the power supply. Okay, it's unplugged. Unplug all hardware devices. Everything's unplugged. Now I gotta... Why would you have me unplug it? Okay, I should have read. Replug AC power cord in the power supply. Make sure to have AC power cord plugged directly from wall outlet without any filters or UPS. Got it. Okay, short between green and black wires. They don't have green or black. They're all freaking black wires. I mean, I could just see what pins it is, I guess. Okay, 4th and 5th pins counting from left to upper right. So I have to insert this while it's plugged in. I need a paper clip. I don't have a paper clip. Just use a piece of wire or something. Let me see what I got. Okay. So, sorry guys, I should have been more prepared. I was thinking I could just power this thing on and see some flashing lights to see if there's any errors or anything. So it says pin up 4th and 5th. Okay, but I gotta do it while it's plugged in, I think. I'm just gonna... Oh, that scared the heck out of me. You junk and not subscribe. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for scaring me. 1, 2, 3, 4th and 5th. Even though it's not plugged in. All right, hold on. He is testing to see. Nice. Are we fixing ATX power supply? Possibly. I need to post a vid I made on jumping the PSU to turn it on by itself. You need a little wire, jam it in the ground, then PS on. Okay, PSU tester is cheap. Just Google ATX power supply pin out. Okay, I think we're already past that. Pins 4 and 5, making sure the attachment clip is facing up. Make sure power is off on the PSU before you jump it. Okay. Okay. All right, so we're back to here. So I should jump it now before I plug it in and turn it on? Okay, turn on the power supply and set the I/O switch to the I position. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna plug it in. We have pins 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Clip on the top. Everyone can confirm there before I turn this on. Well, we already got a zap. Come on. All right, plugging it in. Plugged in. You can turn it on. Fan does not spin. Nothing. So, oh wait, fan came on. We got spin. We got spinny. Power supply works. Somewhat. Yeah, so fan came on and came off. Okay, it's working. You may connect them. Simple device like for there. You can test fans at power. Avoid using more than one device while jumping. No, okay. All right, we're done jump starting. What is it? ATX power supply pinout. There we go. We got you. Probably thermal controlled. You can just plug an old HDD. Okay, so there's a pinout. So we want voltage. DC. Why is my voltmeter not up there? Might not be up. Hey, Paul Walker. Thanks for subscribing there. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the overhead so that way you guys can see a multimeter there going crazy. So we're gonna find the ground. What did I short? Okay, there, it's that way. So I short it. Okay, ground to PS on. That's what I, 1, 2, no, yeah, I did PS on to ground is what I shorted there. So I'm gonna do ground. It's on ground. You guys can't see, I'm sorry. We're gonna check 3 volt. We got 3 volt. Next one, we got 3 volt. We got 5 volt. Where's 12 volt? 12 volt's down here. We got 12 volt. Okay, so power supply works. So we're back to square one. That the board's not going to do anything without CPU or RAM in it. So we're gonna have to turn this off and come back to this once I get RAM and CPU, if I ever get it. I don't know if I will. I don't want to spend money on it. But my brother said it just died on him. It was he didn't do any work on it or nothing. It just died, and he ran a few tests, I guess. He said he reset the CMOS battery or whatever. He pulled that off. He didn't do anything with the BIOS. I know this has, I was reading up on it. It's got like a BIOS reset thing on here that you could reflash the BIOS. He didn't do any of that. He just bought a new motherboard because he needed his computer, and it's working now. So it's definitely something with the motherboard. But is there fuses on these or anything? Does anyone know fuses? Okay, JFix. So should I put a load on it? I got a load thing. I got a load guy. We'll save that for another time. So, what I really wanted to do tonight was, let's put this away. Most motherboards will give no sign of life if no CPU. Yeah, so I don't have another CPU, so I was hoping just putting power to it would have flashed lights or something. So here's what I'm going to tell you what he told me. When he would try powering it on, the lights over here would flash. You know what? Let's see what those lights say over there. He said there's lights over here that would flash and just keep flashing. I don't see any LEDs over here. That's where he pointed. I'm thinking it was these lights. Here you got VGA, CPU, boot, and DRAM. Those would flash, I believe, when you start this up. Bent pins can touch and short. Inspect the socket. Okay. I did not look at the socket. Let's do that. But again, it was running. It was running fine. This like makes my eyes messed up. Does something look funky over there? Let me point to it. Something over here sticking out or no? No, maybe not. Where's my... Again, I had kids messing with my microscope. Give me a second, guys. Can't see out of my right eye for some reason. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna sweep this so I have it on video. And you guys let me know if you see anything. So this is the first motherboard I ever looked at, guys. So again, I'm a beginner. I haven't fixed many things. I just started YouTube. For all you new people that are here, I started my YouTube adventure in January. It was kind of like a New Year's resolution thing because I had the equipment to do it. I've been, dabbling with electronics. I had a soldering iron. I went and bought the microscope because I had a little digital one. Hold on, guys. Okay, I'm back. All right, let me catch up on chat here. Most motherboards will give no sign. We already got there. Bent pins. Thermal camera may show the ECC and our PCH warming up. You guys want me to thermal cam it? I could try that, see if it does anything. Do I have to... there's a bunch of covers on here. Do I have to pull these off? Look good to me. Was worth the look. Same, but back now. Yeah, me too. Okay. All right. We're going to put this away. I have something else to look at today. Should I do I got a controller. I've only done like 2 controllers. So that's new to me. Or I have Xbox Series X power supplies. So leave the... I mean, I could do the thermal real quick. That'll take me a second. Let's do that. Let me plug this in. So O is on and the I is off, I believe. I'm just gonna unplug it. I'm gonna unplug it. Now plug you in. Do you guys know if I need the CPU power supply in? And both of them? Do I need both of these? I have no idea. Maybe I have... Do I have them in the wrong spots here? Because these are... I assume... So the motherboard, that's that big cable. That's the right spot. It says motherboard. And then down here, those say CPU. I don't need any of these or any of that. One is on, O is off. Okay. So I had it off. Okay, so we're off. We're gonna plug it in. Let me get the thermal going. My thermal cam mount here. Why is that? All right. All these things are flipped on me for some reason. There we go. I don't know why they were flipped. It was weird. And that's flipped too. Is there anybody know how to change settings on these to make it stay rotate it? Every time I gotta turn this on, I gotta re-rotate stuff. Pissing me off. Okay, so where am I gonna look in the thermal? So where... Do I want to look around the caps on here? I'm gonna just power it on now.
Uncle Kyle's here.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna turn this power supplies on. I gotta jump it now. I assume I just gotta tap it. I don't have to hold it jumped, right? That's something there got warm. Oh, look, something's flashing there. What was that? Or is that... Oh, that might be a reflection, guys. I'm sorry. Let me point to it. No, that's a chip. Let me turn the power supply off. Okay. So that chip got hot. That was this guy. That guy got hot. Turn it back on. I'm gonna jump. Oh wait, so just turn. Oh yeah, it does. Hold on. I don't. That's only 30. But I didn't even jump the pin there. Let me jump the pin, see if it changes. I just jumped it. You get the macro lens on here. What's that telling you guys? That's normal, okay. ITE is... Yeah, it seems to be pulsing. I'm not touching anything. And see, you see a pulse in there? Is that... Or is that something else pulsing? Or is that maybe... It looks like everything's pulsing, so that might be my shutter on the thermal cam. That seems weird. Oh no, look, that just got... What the heck? What's going on? ISO of camera? Maybe. Because I don't think the temperature changed at all, right? Yeah, that's got to be the camera. Let me click the shutter on the camera thing. All right, so I just did the shutter on the camera. That's weird. Maybe it's something with my thermal cam. Let's look around the board. It must be catching a reflection of something. I'm gonna take the macro off and bring this up a little bit. But like, wouldn't it like beep when I hit the on button? Why am I not getting a beep or anything? I think so. Without the macro, and if it was pulsing, we would still see it. So that's definitely that was just something with the camera there. Yeah, JFix. Yeah, that's exactly what you said earlier. Everyone else agrees. We're gonna, yeah, look. So if I like kind of move this around, it pulses again. That's something with the camera. It's definitely not. It's not pulsing. The chip is. So I'm gonna turn it off. So at least we got a chip getting warm. I don't know what that means, but that is. ITE chip. I need to get one of those polarized filters. All right. Let me unplug this. We're gonna be done with the motherboard. That's a future project here. Once I get a CPU and some RAM, we will come back to this. I don't know how long that'll take. I'll look on Marketplace. I think it takes DDR5 RAM, and I don't even know what CPU it takes. I don't know the price of any of that stuff. I think I looked up DDR5 RAM. Just the cheapest I could find was like 150 bucks for something, and I don't think I'm gonna spend 150 bucks on this. Or should I? What's up, NY Babs? Welcome to the stream. So I'm gonna have to do a little more research. Maybe there's a fuse or something. No idea. We're gonna put this away. But we confirmed the power supply works. Highly recommend watching Mainboard Medic live stream. He is the GOAT on ATX Motherboard Explained. Yes, I just started watching his live streams because of this issue. Before that, I had no interest in motherboards, so I would put his on and see his live, say hi and stuff. But I had no interest in motherboards or anything. And now that I have one, now I wish I would have been watching them. So I did go back and see some of his last stream. He had a few on. Oh, this camera's so nice. Let me disconnect my thermal. Hopefully I don't lose my stream. I do have, guys, I have so many unfinished projects. I have like 5 controllers. I still got this thing. This was the dummy speaker setup for my dad's amp. I bought new stuff to make this actually look really professional instead of just on an aluminum plate. That's another project. But we're gonna save that for another day. Thing I want to do tonight. Well, there's another project in a box. 60 volt charger for an e-bike. I feel like I don't know enough about this stuff to be messing with these yet, but I kind of dabbled with it. So there's what I want to do tonight. This is CPU is LGA 1700 size. I don't know what that means. I highly recommend watching it. Yeah, we'll get there. So I brought this up in my last stream that I have an Xbox Series X power supply that was in the Xbox I bought, and I fixed it by buying a new power supply. And it kind of made me think, like, is that really a fix by just replacing the broken component? Or I want to fix what is wrong with this? Why is this not working? So we're gonna run some tests on this and try and figure stuff out. So I have my bad one. I went and bought another one that was bad, but it actually works. So it was weird. Like, I bought it for 10 bucks shipped because it said it was bad. I plug it in and it works, but maybe it doesn't work when it's loaded up. So I have a bad one and a good one, but unfortunately they are different versions. So I can't 100% test everything. So then I went on eBay a couple weeks ago and bought a lot of 7 of them for $40 that are bad. So maybe we get one good working one. That's the plan. Get one good working one, and I really want to fix mine that is broke. Here's all the power supplies we got. So we got these. I haven't touched them since I got them. They've just been sitting in this box. Oh wait, hold on. This one I did touch. This one's a good one. This is the good one I bought. So I do have one that I bought for $30 again, because I wanted to compare it to other ones. So I have one good one and 8 bad, or I have 2 good ones now, because remember the one other one I bought said it was bad, but it's good. So I got 2 good ones, 8 bad ones. Yeah, so we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are the ones I bought on eBay in the lot. GT Auto, what's up? NY Babs, that's the size that fits in the CPU holder. It says it on the clip. The only reason I know it's the same size I need. Yeah, so if anyone's got an extra LGA 1700 CPU I could borrow, I just needed to test something out or test this motherboard, and then I will send it back to you. I don't want to buy it unless you want to sell it super cheap. All right, so I have an isolation transformer, and I have a dim bulb tester. I think I have what I need to test power supplies. Everything I need. And a beer. I need a beer. What's up, buddy? Hi. What are you doing? You know Daddy's streaming. Get out of here. What are you doing? What do you need? A wrench? All right. Sorry, guys. Is that good? What are you doing? Oh, okay. Family. Sloth tyke. Oh, it is hot in my garage. You have cake all over your face, buddy. It was his birthday party was just last night. He's got cake all over his face. He's eating cake. All right, I need a break. Who we got in here? We got one on Twitch. Is that Mike MDL on Twitch, I think? All right, so we're gonna power some of these up and see what's going on. We're gonna start with I believe some of these have bugs in them, and that was part of the deal. The guy mentioned it on his yeah, he mentioned it on the whatever, the listing. You can see there's dead bugs in this one. We're gonna put that one to the side. We're gonna put bug ones to the side. I don't want to touch those. But there was 3 of them here that look pristine. I don't see any bug guts or nothing on them. And we're gonna see what model numbers these are, because that's what we want to work on. I hope they're the model that I am working on. You guys read that? Look at that camera. Look, it's like I don't even need a microscope anymore. So what do I want? The rev number or something? I'm not sure how to tell. Oh, it says it right here. Look. So I assume I want those to Rev K. That one's a Rev K. That one's a Rev K. Are these all the same? Let me see what mine say. Okay. That one's a Rev J. And that is my model number. And here is a Rev K that said it was bad, but it actually works. So I could use that to work on these 3, I believe. So we do have a working Rev K. And I have a working Rev H. So I'm going to set the working ones to the side here. I'm curious what our bug infested ones are. Rev J. Rev K. Rev H. Rev K. You guys can't see it. Just believe me when I tell you. So we got H, J, and K that are bug infested. Alright, so we got a K. And that one's a K. So let's work on one at a time here. So I guess first we could power it on and see what it does. You get Mr. Dim Bulb out here. Oh, I do have something to show you guys. I did a little test on my flux that I have. So I have these 3 fluxes that I bought. This is different than the fluxes that I had that were leaving stuff green. And I ran a test a couple days ago. And I just did some solder on a copper plate here. So the blue one is oxidizing a lot. The green one has a little oxidization. And the white one has nothing. So does that tell me not to use? Should I not use these guys? It's Stick with the king bow. Sorry if it's been covered, but what are these for? Oh, GT Auto. I got power supplies for the Xbox Series X. That's what I'm working on. And I did a little sloth experiment on my flux to see if my current flux is turning stuff green, so my current flux is not, but I have two other things that will turn it green if I don't clean it off. And this was, I could tell you how many days ago by looking at the picture on my phone. I don't want to dox myself here. So I did that test on Tuesday. And they just started turning green. I've been looking at it like every day. So almost a week to turn green. Maybe that's good. But maybe I didn't look at it yesterday at all. Or maybe Friday. Who knows? But they're turning green. Or I guess I should try turning it on first. I didn't even do that. So we got my dim bulb tester here. Oh, I got an ice cream truck coming. So power off, protection on, device under test, plugged in. You're plugged in? I guess I could get my probes here ready. All right, we're gonna power it on. Dim bulb light didn't do nothing. And we have nothing. Dead, dead, dead. That one. Dead. Okay. What if I turn the protection on? I guess it doesn't matter. We'll leave it on. It's dead. I'll show you what. So here's the one that I bought that said was bad. We're gonna plug that guy in. Watch it not work now. So the light bulb, you guys missed it. I'll show you what it does. Ready? On. Flash. That's what you want. That means it's working, I believe. Or maybe it's not working. Or is that because I have the dim bulb on it? We're only getting 6 volts out of this. Let me turn it off. Turn the protection off. Turn it on. There we go. So with the light bulb in protection mode, I only got 6 volt. Maybe that's normal. I'm new to using dim bulb testers. I don't know. So power that off. How long does this hold 12 volts? Not for a bit, buddy. This one should be 5 volts. Or that one's 12 too? That must be. So both these connectors do 12 volts? I thought one did only 5. I might be wrong. We got 12 volts. I'm going to discharge these caps before I go any further. So this is my known working one that supposedly was not working. Okay, those caps are discharged. That one is supposedly a Rev K. I put bad on it, but it's giving me 11.8 volts. That was one that I bought on eBay for 10 bucks. Curious if the fluxes that turn green are listed as no clean. I don't know. So these are the ones that turn green after a week. That's the only stuff on it. What is the wattage of the bulb? It is a 60 watt bulb. Would that do stuff? What's up, Turco? So again, I'm new to dim bulb testing. This is like the second thing I ever tested on it besides my dad's receiver. All right. So apparently the wattage of the bulb you use makes a difference. No idea. Maybe I'm using the wrong wattage. I could be. My bench is such a mess. Yeti, you would be proud of me. Where's Yeti at? I'm in the process of building a dim bulb tester too. Perfect project for dim-witted guy. Yeah, it was actually super easy to make. You know, I just have the bulb on one of these guys instead of an actual socket. As long as I just keep the bulb in there, it's good. And then I actually did a protection switch. I didn't see that on some of the ones that you'd have used it. Okay. That's the only bulb I had laying around. That's a good idea though. Maybe I have another bulb somewhere. Oh, I do have a clear one. I got a 60 watt clear one. Great idea. See that? This is why you do live streams with chat, because they find stuff like that for you. Okay. All right. So we fixed one thing today. Thank you. Add fix somebody. See if it works. I'm just kidding. I don't have that set up. But GT, are you there? I want to see if the streamer bot thing's working. If you could type in scope, I think is the command. Yeah. Exclamation scope or else exclamation overhead should change it. I think it's working. Clean the bulb. Will it last longer? I could. Gotta always keep your bulb clean. There, I polished the bulb for you. I mean, isn't that a thing? If you get fingerprints on a bulb, doesn't that cause it to do stuff? Why am I thinking of that somewhere? Like if you change your headlights for your car, you don't want to touch, you don't want your oils on the bulb because it'll create a hot spot or something, I believe. So, well, that's not a joke. There you go, oil and acid. So there's a lesson for all you guys cleaning, changing any light bulb or whatever. You don't want the oils from your skin on there. I don't remember how this comes apart, guys. Been so long. I don't even know where my pry tools are. I feel like I'm missing something. So that there needs to come up. There we go. I think I want to be careful here. Here it is. There's two here. So there's little black buttons here that stick out through the holes, the honeycomb or whatever. Two on each side. And then there's a little guy on the side here. Little guy on this side. Should just come out. What's up, Swarm Tech? And don't touch a hot light bulb with your water on your hands. You can guess how I know that's a bad idea. Okay, so halogen, yes. Incandescent doesn't matter. Okay. Either way, don't be touching bulbs. Moral of the story there, guys. All right, guys. I think I'm breaking something. Why are you not coming out? Am I missing a screw or something? There we go. You just bent it a little bit. That's all. Not gonna hurt nothing. Except, I believe I might have cracked this open a little bit while I was prying, and I might have went into the circuit board, which would not be good. So I'm going to try and carefully do this. So again, there's no screws here. This is maybe an ultrasonic weld or something. I don't know. You don't want to force your way through and then punch into the circuit board. I don't remember this being like this on my other. Oh, look. So the other one has little tabs. Look at that. Where are you at? Okay, so we got a tab here. I think I need a better thing here. Maybe a small flathead screwdriver would work. Yeah, this is... Ah, there we go. I just cut myself. There's two there. Two in the back. Ow! One on the side here. I feel like I'm gonna go right into this and break it. It's not. There should be an easier way, guys. Games by Gamers. What are you working on? How's it going? We are working on a Series X power supply. 1 out of 7. And I'm definitely not going to stream all 7 of them. But I would like to just do one at least. Okay. Hey, we got it. So, did I wreck anything? I don't think so. So there's that. That tab is close to this board. We'll look at it with the microscope in a minute, but I don't believe I was jamming in here, in here. I don't think I damaged anything. But I need to somehow discharge these caps before I poke something I shouldn't. So we got epoxy holding this on. You got epoxy holding this on. You got epoxy over here. So I'm just going to dig around the side of it carefully. That's really on there. Is there a screw or something? I'm still bleeding. Somehow I cut myself underneath my nail. That's weird. You thought I was a Brit? I'm sorry. I'm always poking fun at Andy on his stream, maybe? Is that Brit-like? I don't know. Okay. Now we got that out of the way. So now we got to pull this shield off. They focused? Why is it? I don't know why it's not staying focused, guys. New camera. Ah, Swarm Tech. Great idea. I should have warmed it up. We're learning. So next, so I have 7 more or 6 more of these. So next one, we're gonna heat up the plastic a little. That should have popped right off then. Where am I? I'm East Coast, Pennsylvania. Got me on the East Coast. Where's Dave's? Dave's unbranded. He's East Coast. He's actually near me. He's only like 40 minutes away from me. Rusty Russ, West Coast. All right, I need to make like a job box for this guy so I don't get things mixed up. Uh-oh. Okay. Wonder if I should like maybe number all this stuff, so or just keep it separate is what I'm gonna do. The Muffin Man. What the heck is Drury Lane? I don't know. I'm East Coast as well. Swarm Tech? Nice. Or he lives Drury Lane. Who's that? Oh, Dave's on brand. Oh, there's Dave. Do you know the Muffin Man? Oh, he's trying to dox me. Don't dox me, Dave. Okay. So these are soldered on at like 5 different spots. So I'm just gonna flux it up. We're gonna add my solder to it. So I see 1, 2, 3, 4 different spots here. I'm gonna add it to both of these first. And then I should be able to lift these up, I think. Without burning myself, maybe? Because I just burned myself? Okay. So that one's off. Ow, burned myself again. That wasn't even one here. I don't know what I just did. That was a wire. Here's one. That's off. Come on. You just burned the heck out of my plastic splooger here. That was dumb. But it worked. Okay, that one's off. So we're gonna heat this up. See if that helps. Because I think this is glued down too. Yeah, Dave, I agree with you. You get them for $30, but it's the principle of I fix that, or I can fix that. You know, it's I'm learning. I want to know how they work. So that's the reasoning why I'm fixing this. And I got a bunch of them for super cheap. So I thought it would be interesting to see if we could figure out why it doesn't work, and maybe someone else that doesn't feel like wasting $30 on a new one can figure it out and replace a 50-cent diode to fix their power supply. So that's why we're here today. Okay, heat. Adding heat to that. Got that right off. See that? There's the adhesive there. Boom. Ooh, we got some damage on this guy. We found our problem. Houston, we found our problem. Why can I not? What's going on with my microscope? So looks like that guy blew up. Okay, so I see black sooty smoke all over here, but I think that's just from this blowing up is my guess. Let me discharge the caps, if they even charged. No, so there's no charge on these caps. Let's why does it look blurry? All right. Oh, these kids were messing with my microscope. Okay, I think I fixed my microscope. No longer blurry. But what is that guy? That is... So this is what it's supposed to look like. So that's that cap. I guess can I just remove that cap and then I could test it, right? I think. Not sure. I feel like it could be in focus better. Maybe I gotta move the camera closer. I think I gotta move the camera closer, guys. to get a better, that better zoom. Because right now, like, I feel like my hand's in focus, but why is this down here not? Sorry, so next stream, I think I'm gonna drop. I mean, I guess I could drop it now. Sorry, guys, first time streaming. That didn't help much. Now, my hat's in the way. Get you back over here. There we go. I think it's the reflections causing. Maybe. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's get this cleaned up and then we'll see if we could change that capacitor. I should be able to test that. How do I test a capacitor? I don't even freaking know. I have that tester. I guess I put it on a capacitor setting and I should be able to test that with my meter. You guys seen how much I don't know. This is all new to me. I should know how to test a capacitor, right? Let's just go back to the microscope. We're gonna IPA and toothbrush and see what comes off of here. Master 801 is now following. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, that kind of came clean. So I believe all this stuff up here is probably good. I think this chip is bad, which is what blew this capacitor out, is my guess. Maybe, I don't know. I guess we could change the capacitor, and then I have my curve tester, and we could curve test stuff because I'm not experienced enough to figure out schematics and stuff. I mean, this chip I think looks good. That capacitor goes into the chip here, you see that. Well, that's definitely 100% the issue, or a issue. So we're gonna pull that guy off. It might have welded. Let me rechat. Not sure why you wanted to go to through the follower only route. I don't know what you're talking about. What did I do? Is it follower only chat? Is that what that is? Is that what you're talking about? I don't really know much. I didn't really set much up on the Twitch side. I apologize. But if that's an issue, I could change it. I think that's what you're talking about. I might have made it where followers only can chat. So sorry about that. I think it's the reflections. Just put a pen or something similar under one side to eliminate the reflection. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, I'm upset with Twitch actually because I became like an affiliate or something. couple streams ago. I watched you a while back. Okay. I gotta find that setting. You know what? I'm gonna find it right now. Let's do this. You can help me find it, maybe. Give me a second. I assume it's a setting somewhere. Community, activity, no, settings, stream. I gotta Google it real quick. At least it wasn't subs can watch. Yeah, it is a setting. AI, yeah, hold on. To change your Twitch back, followers off in your chat box or turn off follower only mode in your chat settings on my creator dashboard. I don't know where my creator dashboard is. Oh, I'm on it. Creator dashboard. Then where? Click the cogwheel settings. Locate icon at the bottom right of the chat panel. Where's chat? Okay, you're gonna bear with me here for a second. I don't know how I did this. I'm missing ads manager. I don't want ads. I wish I could turn ads off. That's what I was mad about. Because as soon as I became affiliate or whatever, it now it's giving ads to everyone. Like as soon as they start my stream, I'd rather no ads. I wish I could unaffiliate. I'm not really in here to make money. I'm just in here to learn, and hopefully I could teach somebody something, which not really much I could teach since I'm learning. Viewers. Go to your creator dashboard. Navigate to settings and select moderation. Okay. Find follower only mode and disable. Okay. Follower only mode. How do I disable that? Off. There we go. It's off. $1 to Amazon. Yeah. Too complicated. All right, guys, we're good. Follower only mode is off. All right. Back to work. Back to work. Where were we? I need my tweezers. I think I just... Which part was it? Was it this guy? Yeah. So I think he's welded on. Nope. There we got him. Let me get off of there. Okay. Well, that came off pretty easy. What happened to you, buddy? You went bye-bye. Okay. I guess. So can I test what size cap this is while it's soldered onto this other one? Or I think I gotta unsolder it first, right? All right, so here's Here's my good one. So I think I gotta just unsolder one side at least. And then I could test this. Maybe someone could chime in. What am I doing? How do I test a cap? Yep, seems to be working good since I just unfollowed him. Well, thanks for unfollowing. Appreciate it. Whatever, I don't care. So you followed me just to tell me. That's funny. I appreciate that. Followed me just to tell me that he didn't want to, that he couldn't chat. That's pretty good. Unsubscribe. Dave, I can't make you a mod. Sorry. You have anger issues. Everyone would be banned within like a week. Okay. So I got this guy. Do I use this to test caps? It's not Why am I having a brain fart here, guys? I put my meter in resistance mode. That tells me resistance. I want how much capacitance? I have continuity. Continuity, that's the one I want. I'm an idiot. Is that right? No. Did I just see Eakins? Yes, that is my microscope. Maybe I change my threshold. I'm not sure how to use this meter. I do know that this should work. I feel like an idiot right now. Come on. This isn't gonna work, is it? Yeah. So 746 PF. We're gonna test that again, just to make sure. I might not have been on it correctly. But why is my multimeter not measuring that? When I put in... That's really hard to get, guys. You know, the ripping this pad off? Nope, don't do that, don't do that. You know what? really don't want to pull it off because I feel like I'm gonna lose it. I don't want to lose it. Am I streaming on Facebook as well? No, I'm not. Oh, I just broke this one. Son of a bitch. Did you guys see that? Is that maybe my iron's too hot? I'm at 750 F. Pad looks fine. Swarm tech. Some meters have capacitor mode as well. Yeah, so I broke this one, guys. I put too much heat into it, I think. Good thing I have 7 other power supplies here. But that was a working one. I'm going to pull this one off. Maybe I should just use hot air instead. And this one looks... This is a different version. But I'm going to assume it's the same value. So my multimeter is the OWON XDM 1241. That should read capacitance. Why am I thinking it? Am I doing? I don't have the right setting is what it is. Let me look at my settings here. So I have continuity. There's diode. Ohm mode is what I want. But what there's auto range. With no, okay, without a capacitance meter, you can't get an accurate number with a basic multimeter. Easiest real options are a cheap, dedicated capacitance meter. Yeah, I should get one of those then. Or an Arduino RC time constant setup with a known resistor. Okay. Swarm Tech, I'm sorry about that's auto mod. I don't know what you posted. If you could DM it to me maybe on Discord. Your iron tip is wrong for that thing, possibly. I do have a bunch of different tips. I could change that. Let me pull this one off carefully without overheating it. I'm going to lower my temperature if I can figure out how to do this. I don't even know how to lower it. Oh, there it goes. We're gonna go to 650 F. See if that still works and doesn't, because that just, oh, I saw it. As soon as it held on my iron, it just disintegrated, which tells me way too much heat. And I've never changed the heat in my iron since I started working on stuff. But also I haven't really worked on SMD components like this. So Sloth is learning. That's enough. That's enough. So let's... Okay, he's off. So we want you completely off. Okay, it's completely off.
No, we're getting a giant. I want to rock with this.
I'm going to put that on here. This has this guy. I can put across those two.
Oh, the paver. Oh,
Putting this on wrong. It was. Oh man, guys, I apologize. This is not that entertaining. Okay, so I'm gonna hold this down and hopefully it doesn't ping away on me. Yep. I got my hand on the test button. I'm gonna press it and wait for it to beep. Once I get... Oh man, I am gonna lose this, I know it. Don't lose it. Okay. So that says unknown. Come on. I'm not gonna say unknown. Was I shorting it out maybe? I might have been shorting it out. I'm gonna try this a little better. There we go. Okay. Cap 71 UF. Okay, we got a reading. So I'm gonna put this one back where this came from. And I hope I have more caps like this. See if I can put this on without breaking it.
you're still streaming?
Yes, I am, buddy.
You're still here?
Okay. I'm gonna rotate this. I'm gonna try and... Ooh, get off my scope. Get off. I should just use hot air, guys. Why is it not pulling into place? More flux? Just use hot air. But I should learn how to do it this way too. I know hot air would work here, guys. But I want this to work without using that. Do I use hot air as a handicapped? Come on. Clean my tip, maybe? So I can't get in there. Dave's probably yelling at me. Dave, I'm sorry. Please stop yelling, Dave. That's on. We're gonna leave that on. It was just hold on. What did I do with it? What tips you got? You should be at 340C-ish. What is 340C? I need Fahrenheit, so let me look that up. So that's 6. Okay, so I was way too hot. So I was correct with going down to 650. So 340C is 644. So new thing I learned today: SMD components. Drop the iron temp. Maybe I'll keep it at 650. I just, for some reason, I had it at 750 and never changed it. Dave is laughing his ass off, probably. It's making a connection. It's fine. Soldering technique seems good. Not fond of the solder nor flux, but whatever. What solder and flux would you recommend? I have a Kester 6040 is the solder. Are you saying it's too thick maybe or something? And the flux is Kingbo stuff I got from AliExpress. So I might have the wrong stuff. I'm not experienced enough to know what is good or bad solder. So if you have a link, or I guess you can't post a link, but a suggestion, say it, and I will look it up and possibly purchase it. So again, remember, I'm a beginner. I'm going to make mistakes. I've already made mistakes. And I'm going to make more mistakes. Crap. What was that reading, guys? 78 UF? So 80 UF? I don't even know. I have capacitor books. I'm not sure what size that was. I have PF, NF. Wait, there's one UF. Do I not have the right size? Let me get another size up. A 0805 book. Biggest one I got is a 10 UF. Or was it PF? Anybody remember what it was? I'm going to have to rewind the stream. Flux, I just use AliExpress stuff, but only good flux. Shout outs to what I assume is your child. Yeah, yes, one of my kids probably ran in the background. No idea what he did. 71 UF, is that what I said? That's what I thought I did too. Why? Like, why would I get a capacitor book that only goes to 10 UF? Because you bought a cheap capacitor book. Yes, maybe. So this was, I mean, I guess I could just take it off of this one. I could take it back off and put it on there and try and start it. Let's just do that. Screw it. And I got to order more capacitors. All right, so we're going to pull this one off, even though I just put it back on. And we're going to put this on the one that blew up. We're just getting practice here, pulling capacitors on and off. It's good practice without using hot air. Okay, it's off. I'm going to transplant it over to this guy. Hi, buddy. That guy looks like he's got a hole in it. I got people calling me. Damn it. Is this the one that I just... No, I'm getting confused, guys. Damn it. Is this the one with the damage? I don't know. I should have marked it. I know which one this. All right, I got kids yelling, guys. Hold on. Okay, I got kids yelling in the background. I'm not sure which power supply was which now. Okay, no. So this one has the broken capacitor on it. That's the one that was a good one. This was a good one. I ruined that one. Or is this the burnt one? Is this the one I did? This looks like the one I did. We're not the only attention aside from the wife and kids. You can throw a relative similar one on. Shut up, because you bought a cheat at the practice. Yeah. Did you clean all the evidence? I did. So I have two guys. Oh man. All right. I'm gonna have to go back to the stream and see, because this one, the capacitor is still sitting there. I don't see any. Is there the other one? The one I want to fix had like smoke damage. And that looks like this guy. That's smoke damage, right? Okay, I got him right. Yeah. Yeah, this one's got the smoke damage. This one needs the new capacitor, which I forgot is sitting there. I need to mark these before I do this, mess this up again. So this one works. Just needs to replace that capacitor. This one, I gotta mark as bad. I don't know. I'm just gonna say bad on it so I know. And this other one I need to fix now with the new capacitor. Okay, we're gonna change this capacitor, test it out, and then see what happens. It was on there. I'm messing with it. So yes, if I had a different tip, this would be much easier. There we go. Sleep well. Andy, Andy, how are you still up? Had fun lurking. Andy, wait. I'm gonna turn it on. We're gonna see if we get some sparks here real quick. Hang out for the sparks. Don't go to sleep on me yet, Andy. So this, we just had that capacitor that blew up. But what made that cap blow up? I have a feeling it's gonna blow up again. So just stick around. I should actually like test stuff, but I'm gonna try and get you some sparks before you leave. Yo, Rusty's in the house. The power chip. Yeah, Dave, I think it is the power chip, but we're gonna see what happens here. Protection on. We are going to plug it in. Like, I mean, this thing has a fuse in it. Why didn't the fuse blow? Isn't there a fuse? Yeah, there's a fuse there. Why did the fuse not blow? Okay. Do you guys all see? Should I place something underneath this so the reflection isn't as bad? Okay. Power off. You guys see the dimmy bulb? Let me move this over. Okay, plugging it in. The fuse for the AC side, not the D. Okay, maybe, I don't know. All right, glasses on. Where are my kids at? Who knows what's gonna happen here? All right. Protection is on. Ready? I didn't even see the bulb. Did the bulb light up? I wasn't looking. All right, off. Turn it back on. No, the bulb's not even doing anything. I mean, I guess. See if it's working. I doubt it though. Didn't the other one at least the bulb like lit up? Yeah, nothing. We're dead. We're still dead. What if I turn protection off? Let's see what happens. Maybe this bulb is dead. Maybe I messed something up with the bulb. Let's just turn the protection off and see what happens. Ready? Ah, no sparks. The fuse for the AC. Okay, so let's see if our caps are doing anything. We got nothing on these caps. What, buddy? Flashlight? Give me a second. It was on the bench here yesterday. I don't know where it is, buddy. Why don't you take the big one here? No, here. Oh, we'll take that out anyways. Alright, let me just see if we have power coming in. DC. Yeah, so we got 120 coming in. This is where I'm scared, guys. I'm not used to working on live stuff. And I'm trying to gain more confidence on it. I've been slowly doing stuff. I still not 100%. So okay, so we got AC in. Be careful. Yes, master. I understand the risk here. So we had AC in. Bridge rectifier is, I forget, but trying to think what I could test. I'm going to do some diode readings. So we're going to power this off, unplug it. So we're not getting caps charging or nothing. Yeah, caps aren't not even charging, so we're not getting. That should go up to like 400 volts or something.
What are you doing?
So is our bridge rectifier bad? That's right there. Because it comes in, that should turn it from AC to DC. So in order to test the bridge rectifier, guess I gotta plug it back in, or I should be able to diode mode stuff. There's a way to test them without actually powering it. I forget how it is, but I think it's something with diode mode, so I'm just gonna mess around here for a second. We're gonna learn. All right, diode mode. Oven mitts if you're actually scared. Oh, okay. Take your call. We wait. Nah, it's good. I signed my kids up for baseball. They want me to head coach again, and I don't know if I want to be a head coach again. Go ahead, use a metal tool to remove the that was a plastic tool. Plastic. So, why is my multimeter not up there? There it is. I forget, I turned that off for a reason in the microscope to make room. So if we go from there to there, 470, 470, these the same. Those are all the same. That one's 940 to 940. So let me test this other one. See what this other one does. That one beeped one way and not the other. I think the bridge rectifier is shot. Let's go back to this one. That's beeping and that's beeping. That's not good. I mean, maybe it could be something else down the line. I don't know. But a bad bridge rectifier would cause no DC. Maybe I'm wrong. No, I know I'm not wrong there. I know I'm right there. The bridge rectifier is what AC in, DC out. I got a question. If a cat blow, how to know which one to buy? That's a very good question. You gotta either find another component or look for schematic, or find another unit. So that's why I got 7 power supplies here. So I should be able to find good parts and put them in here. All right, so I'm thinking my bridge rectifier is bad. Only way to tell, I think, it would be to remove it and then actually test it. But I'm gonna power it, and we're gonna see where the AC is coming in, and then you'll see that there's no DC coming out. And then we're gonna test another power supply to see what it's supposed to be. So I got 2 of them here. This is the one we want to test, this bridge rectifier. We're going to plug you in. Power on. So we're going to go to AC. So we know from here to here is 120. That's right. So that should go to, I believe, the outside legs, or it's the middle legs? It's not even getting to the bridge? Okay. I'm not sure if that's, maybe the fuse is blown on here. We didn't even check that, guys, did we? We didn't. Power it off. We're gonna check the fuse. Maybe the fuse is blown. Drain. Why did I not check the fuse right away? There's the fuse. Back up. We have no, so the fuse is blown, which makes perfect sense. Deduction wins. Let's check the fuse on this other one. Why is, yeah, that one beeps. Okay. We have a blown fuse. It actually did work. Okay. Powered off. I believe they're not charging. No reason to discharge, but can't go wrong. Discharging again. Extra careful. Okay, hold on. Let me check up on chat. Having another good board helps. Otherwise, schematics or board view files. After that, it would be guesswork. I'm sure there are more. Yeah. That's. There are multiple in a row connected to the same traces. They are often the same capacitance. See, there you go. I'm learning this stuff too. All right, let's swap fuses here, guys. We already took the capacitor off of here. I'm gonna take the fuse off of this one now too. Or actually, I could put a bulb in there. I saw someone do that one time. So the fuse is that guy right there. So we got some legs. I gotta heat it up, bend the legs back or something. We'll see. Oh, my bench is such a mess. Where's Yeti at? Yeti. Turn it into Yeti. We don't want to be a Yeti. I mean, we want to be a Yeti, but not, we don't want to have a Yeti mess. Yeti's good at fixing stuff. Sloth is not. Come on. Why are you not coming off? There it goes. The fuse is definitely bad. So I'm just gonna wire a light bulb up to this. It's just 100, or I think it's 120 volt or watt bulb, or volt. No, what is this? I remember someone did this. I looked it up. So 120 volt 50 watt light bulb is kind of like makes this its own dim bulb tester. I'm gonna wire that up. Somebody's probably gonna yell at me and say don't. We're not gonna leave it on. But that is in place of the fuse. Now we're going to power it on. And I guess I could still use my dim, or I guess I'm not going to use the dim bulb tester here. So we're going to have protection off, since I have that light bulb there already. I don't have another fuse, I don't think, so I'll have to get some fuses there. Glasses on. Protection off. Dim bulb's not going to matter. Hopefully this light bulb should light up. Not like that, though. So that means we still got a short somewhere. Which I believe is the bridge rectifier. Let me just go continuity mode. That shouldn't... This is the bridge rectifier. It's... Maybe someone smart here can find out. So that's shorted. Let's look at these caps. Does that mean they're shorted when they do that? Yeah. So we got a short right on the cap somewhere. Do we think it's this chip? I do have another chip. Caps are shorted. Let's pull this chip off, see what happens. Why is it out of focus? There you go. Mute. Never mind. Oh, I might have been muted. No. Thermal. Rusty, help me fix this. I don't know what this chip should read or not, but I do have... Actually, I do know what it should read. Why am I thinking that the short is possibly the bridge rectifier? Or above my head. No, it's not, Russ. You know more about this stuff than me. You did or was it, what was it, a PS4 power supply you did? You did good on that. I was proud of you. Better than I would have done. Okay. I lost my tweezers. There they are. Alright, we're going to try and pull this chip off. Maybe I should actually put a nozzle on here. probably burn myself trying to put this on. Okay, nozzle's on. Oh, I know what I could do. I could add some leaded solder to all these legs. That'll help. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull this off and see if our short goes away. Step 1, disconnect negative battery cable. GT Auto. Okay, now we got leaded solder on there. That should help with making this come off easier. I'm gonna go 350, 30. I don't know if that's correct. Again, I got this hot air station, used it a few times. I'm learning it too. Maybe 350 is not hot enough? I don't know. Maybe it's glued on. I think I gotta go hotter. I'm gonna go 430.25. What's chat saying? You have found where the short is? No, I'm not sure, Russ. I just know we got a short. So, but this chip, that capacitor was popped, and it's connected to this chip somehow underneath. So I'm just gonna remove this chip and see if that removes our short. Okay, we're starting to melt. I think we're glued underneath here. Well, no, maybe not. That came off pretty easy. We still have a short. Yeah. Did that short it when I touch those? They shouldn't beep, right? Those are the capacitor legs. So really that's AC in. That's DC out. I don't know, guys. I might have to come back to this another night. That's a good plan. Definitely should not short. Yeah, that's what I... Okay, so if it's not that big chip... Maybe, I didn't really fully look at everything on here. Maybe there's something obvious. So our fuse was blown. Fuse was blown. That cap was blown. Let me clean this up a little. Go thermal. And then what? Inject voltage, Dave? Is that what? I don't think I only ever injected voltage, I think, one time. And you got to figure out what to do for that. I'm not sure how much voltage to inject or how much amps to inject. I always see Andy do. He does maybe you start low, I think. Or do you feel like I'm in over my head here, guys. What? I'm thinking the bridge. Let's see what I gotta do to pull that off. That cap goes to 380 volts. Yeah, right here. Usually start with half a volt for sensitive stuff, but for PSU it'll probably be fine. You can pump voltage into that cap. You can go pretty big and on a power supply. Watching Tristan at the moment, but left you like, thanks, hot cows. Yeah, if you guys want to see someone repairing something, go watch Tristan. I'm just messing around today with random stuff. Trying to learn stuff is what I'm doing tonight. Yeah, so Dave, what voltage do I put into it then? I mean, my power supply, I don't even know what it maxes out at. 30? Or I don't even know. And you're saying put it right into the cap? That sounds not fun, but maybe. I would do 5 volts and 4 amps. It really doesn't matter. All right, so the caps. So the outside lines are the DC side. The middle two, this is the bridge rectifier I'm on here. You guys can't see, sorry. So if I go from a cap to the outside, doesn't matter which one, they're shorted. So but at least now we know these are the DC side, and these should get an AC in. But I'm not sure. Like, what is this? Is this a burn here? That's a burn. Is this thing? Maybe that thing's shorted out. Let me scrape that off. You guys see that? From left to leg on a bridge. If it beeps, it's bad. Yeah. If you have a short on that cap, you could go big voltage on a cap that's designated 380 volt. Gotcha. Okay. Really no harm. Usually go from left to leg on a bridge. If it beeps, it's bad. I don't know what you mean by there, Dave. Explain that. Left of the bridge or left leg of the bridge? So I don't know if I just put... I shouldn't have been able to do that. I'm thinking this thing's bad. Everyone see that, what I did? Yeah, look at... Oh, man, look at this, guys. Okay, here's our issue. We found it. What is this, a MOSFET or something? That blown up, or did I just rip that? I might have just ripped that myself, but this is telling me that it was weak to begin with, maybe. Oh, oh no. This is like burned right through the board. Alright. So now this stuff looks burnt too, maybe? Or no? That's my writing on there. Ah. I got a phone call I gotta take, guys. Hold on. All right, I'm back. That was I'm not in a good mood right now. You guys hear me? That was the president of the baseball league. Kind of put me on the spot and saying if I don't head coach, they're gonna have to call up 15 kids and tell them they can't play baseball. Like nobody else can step up and head coach a team. So apparently I'm a head coach. You might have heard I tried to. I think I left my mic here. Was I on? I have no idea. All right. So TFN, what's up? All right. So I'm gonna pull this guy off. I have no idea what was next to it, but this guy's definitely done. I'm not sure how to pull him off with, I mean, obviously I just heat it up, right? I'm really messing up my plastic splooger here, but I'm not sure what else to use here because I feel like there's components underneath here that I might hit. Like I feel like I ripped this guy off when I shouldn't have. That might have been on me. But no, this whole trace got blown up from here to there. You guys can't see, probably. Sorry. Could you guys see that whole time? So this trace here to here got blown up. This guy got blown up. I thought I was the one that damaged him, but the more I look at it, the more I think I didn't. This got a hole underneath it, it looks like. Lots of flux, but technique, yeah. Get the chip number. Yeah, I could get it from another chip, Russ. I can't read it on here. It's NL something. Let me rotate it. NL 1A12. If I can't read it, I do have this other one here. No, that one's totally different. Okay. So that's... Where the heck am I? What's this chip? Got the same chip? Same spot. There's this thing that I don't know what that is. Anybody know what this thing is? That's what I ripped up. CMS 6017A. FA 2151901. 2211. I assume that's the same. Let me see. I have another. No, I have all three open power supplies here. And these two are the only same ones. Yeah, this one's got the same setup. This one doesn't, but this doesn't even have that chip over there. What the hell? Totally missing that. It's just not even populated there. That's weird. You see one over here, but that one also has it right there. That's weird. That's power related. Go away. I don't know. Get that chip number. Different, yeah. Different revs. That we figured that out in the beginning of the stream, that I have there's 3 different revs that I got. So let's pop this chip up and see if it removes our short. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna attempt to, at least. I'm just gonna blast it with heat. If I wreck this board, so what? Don't matter. Maybe I should have cleaned it first. Let's blast it. And I guess I could have just lifted up one leg at a time. There goes that leg. Okay, that leg's off. You need to do the same with this leg? I think this leg is welded on here, guys. There's our chip. How cool is that? I think this whole thing is welded on. I could probably grind it. Maybe I'm going about this wrong, guys. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Lick it. You can probably check for shorts. Oh, yeah. Okay. So this leg is definitely welded on there. We're going to grind that off. And I think that was connected to here also. So I need to run a trace from there to there. Or that's if I plan to fix this thing, guys. I don't even know if I'm going to try and fix it. We're just having fun here. We're having fun. Our short is gone. Okay. That was it, guys. We're getting somewhere. How about that? Making a mess on my table. Okay. Let's try and get this thing off of here. That's welded on. How do you get welded stuff off with it? I guess I could grind. Oh, there it goes. It's going. There we go. We got you. Get out of there. So this is a big ground plane. Add a little fresh solder to it. And then we'll wick it up. You're good. Is this leg still stuck on here? What's that? No. Push this down. You guys can't see what I'm doing. There we go. We got something came off of there. Let's wick it up. So we need to find out what this component was, what this one next to it was, and what it does. Like, I guess maybe I could put that other, or the PFC chip back on. Let's put this PFC chip back on. We only took that off because I thought that was shorting. I guess I need some flux. Uh-oh. What happened here? Sloth is big time streamer now. He ignored. Damn it, what did I do? Are my comments being seen? I have to ask because I feel like no. Dave, give me a second. I didn't look at anybody's comments. I've been just tearing apart this thing. Give me a minute. I like when I talk with chat. I like when you guys chat with me. I do not like it when I miss chat. There's a few times every stream I've went back and like rewatched it at like 2 or 3% just to see if I missed any chat, and I realize I miss chat all the time. So I apologize if anybody hops in and says hi and I don't answer you. Say it again. Because I like to say hi to everybody. Carther, what's up, Carther? He's been here, wasn't he? What'd I miss? All right. I don't think power supplies have many layers like the main board. Nice find. We're invested. You have to fix it. Probably feeds a 3-volt or something. True to Lickit. I remember seeing Lickit. You can probably check for shorts now. Okay. All right. I don't think power... Okay, nice find. What happens if you put the chip back on? Are you talking about the chip I just put back on, SwarmTech? At least I can watch and shit on your bad soldering techniques. All right. Master, thanks. I appreciate your input. You know, yeah, I am learning. You know that, right? You don't have anything nice to say, keep saying it. I don't care. Are my comments being seen? I have to ask because I feel like no. I see you, Dave. I see them. Okay, yep, Dave's being seen. TFN's here. Sloth big time streamer. Core Slug. Just Sloth watching Andy too often. Sloth does tech. Joey reference. There you go. Hello, Carther. Merch. How did you do that? I didn't know that was a thing where you could type in merch in it. Did you do that? You do that somehow? Dinner happened. Howdy, Carther. Bro, I typed like 10 messages without you responding to even one of them. You know what? Because I'm on top chat, maybe? I don't know. The downside to a trinocular scope, your eyeballs are covered. Yes, that is right, Russ. I was talking about Little League. What did you say about Little League? Adam Kroll always says, always be fearful of the guy who wants to coach Little League? Maybe. Just a casual viewer, but F YouTube over Twitch. See, I use I like YouTube because I can ad block it. I can't ad block Twitch. Wants to coach Little League without a fight. Oh, gotcha. Now you're reading too much chat. Yeah, I did not want to coach. I did not want to coach. I've been coaching for the last 7-8 years. I don't know how many years. And I just want to maybe sit back and enjoy kids baseball. I didn't want to coach, and they kind of he it's pretty shitty. You know, he said, "All right, if you don't coach, I'm gonna have to call 15 parents and tell them that their kids can't play baseball because you're not coaching." That's bullshit. There's how many other parents that could coach? Don't put that on me. That ticked me off a little bit. Anyway, let's stop talking about baseball. Let's go back to work here. Let's clean this mess up. So I got to find out what that component was. I do see stuff here. Like, is this one bad too? These might be in sync, or what? Don't you have a high side MOSFET and a low side MOSFET? I remember. So this one might be bad too. I'm gonna pull the stuff off of this one. That's freaking cold. Yeah. Backlog. That's power. You didn't know I had a face cam. So I'm not sure what's underneath here. I might be ripping stuff up. I'm gonna try heating this up a little bit. See if this epoxy comes off a little easier after heating it up. Okay, let's heat it up. I mean, shit, now that I think about it, my kids didn't even want to play baseball for fall this season. And today was the last day to sign them up. I should have just not even, I should have just said forget it. My kids aren't playing as soon as he said that to me. Because they kind of didn't want to play. And the one still might not play. And that's the team that he wants me to coach. The one where my kid might not even play. Am I going to coach a team where my kid's not on it? That's kind of weird. Oh, look, is this, or did I break this off myself? What is that? Oh, no. Okay. All right, this one looks good. But I bet it's the same MOSFET? NL1A12. That's what the other one said. So yes. So you got the, I'm guessing, high side, low side. I don't understand how that works. I remember I just watched a NanoFix video where he was explaining that. So we lost one of our MOSFETs. High side or low side, I don't know which one it is, but I believe they work together in tandem. Someone could probably explain that in chat. Or go look it up. Are they connected in any way? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, that pad goes to that leg, maybe? I don't know. Let's read chat. What did I miss? Did you say ecoxy? Yes. Holy crap, brother. If you end up coaching a little team and your sons aren't even on it, that's going to be, yeah, I wouldn't do it. If my kid quit, I would not be coaching. Yeah, so that pad goes to here. So these MOSFETs are, that pad goes to here too? Is that right? That's not good. Why are these all, I feel like this is bad too. This is shot too. So I'm gonna replace both of these. I believe this is bad. I could be wrong. Can someone confirm that should not be continuity on all legs like that, right? All right, flip the board over. Yeah, that. So they both, when one went, the other one went. What is under here? So this has the same component under here. So I gotta figure out what that is. Some type of capacitor? What's chat saying? Is it in line with the CPU? No. So, so Master, are you an electronic technician or something? That you seem like maybe you know what you're doing a lot more than I do. I'm curious if you do this as a job or something, because you're kind of making fun of what I'm doing. I'm just curious if that's just because you know what you're doing so much. Because maybe you could teach people instead of saying stuff. Maybe you could tell me what this guy is. Looks like a capacitor. But why is it all white? Usually capacitors are that color. That chip's on crooked. I want to fix that chip. I'm an asshole that pokes holes. Okay. That's fine. You know, I poke fun at people too. It's all in good fun sometimes. All right. Did anyone confirm in before ban? I won't ban you. You be an asshole. I don't care. Doesn't bother me. I mean, it might bother other people. I'm probably twice your age, so I learned to not let stuff bother you. You learn that with age. Like, what do you mean the CPU on a power supply? Is there a CPU on a power supply? Is that what you're talking about? Who's the oldest fart here? Dave, probably. Yeah, I don't understand the joke either. I'm thinking he's just doing whatever. All right, I gotta clean up, guys. We're gonna clean up. I gotta look up that. I think it's a MOSFET. Am I right there? That's at least a MOSFET. I got that right, I think. So we got a fuse blown, I believe 2 MOSFETs, and that one capacitor. That was 78 UF, I believe, and I don't have that. Dave, 54. It is a MOSFET. See, I know what I'm doing sometimes. Okay. I need to not mix these things up. So this one needs that cap replaced that I messed up. And oh no. No. Okay. This is my original power supply. I already wrote bad on it. I didn't realize I already wrote, or no. Did I write that on it? Oh no. Bad. This one did work until I broke that capacitor. That goes in here. Does not go in there. Where do you go? I'm missing a box, guys. Okay, that was in this box with the good one. That's what's messing me up. Okay. I just found this on AliExpress. 10 pieces. Okay. Whose joke? I'm right behind it. It is a MOSFET. Run, run, run. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Master. Does this one have a box? Yes. This is the box for this guy. So I need to start numbering these. And I'm going to number the cases and the boards. And that's going to help me out. Right now, I didn't do that, and it's causing a lot of confusion. So let me see what Russ found for me. Thank you, Russ. Need to clean up. And possibly I measured that cap wrong also. Let's go to AliExpress. $11 for CMS 6. Is that the number I want? I thought it was this is the number we want. NL1A12. Is that the same thing? Sometimes you order them on and they're fake. Okay, what was that? One, yeah. Why do I forget numbers so easy? NL1A12. So it's an N-channel MOSFET. Are they both. You know what? I gotta look back in the video. Would these both be N channel, or would one be a N and one a P channel? Is that how they work? I'm not sure. But I was able to read a number off of this one before I destroyed it. And I just threw it away. So I gotta go back and look at the thing. You read a different number. Yeah, Russ, I read the one off of the other power supply I got. So I assume it's probably the same thing. So the one I read before... So this is the same version power supply, but it's just got a different MOSFET there. So I assume these are the same. Maybe I could, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna scratch this off to see if it's the same number underneath this one. And this probably won't be the right tool. Might scratch it off. Let me go back with this plastic splooger. Not as good as PHP skills is the less one. This is good. Master, are you okay? Do we need to get a welfare check on you? Okay. CMS 601. Okay, so they're exactly the same. So that somewhat confirms. Oh, you guys can't see. So that confirms they are the same part number. They're not N and P channel or whatever. I'm out later, guys. That's it. GT Auto. I'm heading out too. I gotta go get my kids tucked in. They're probably already sleeping. I'm gonna go tuck them in. I'm gonna order parts for this. I do have other power supplies I could actually pull parts off of. Maybe I could do that. I don't even need to order parts. But I'm gonna see if maybe I get it on Amazon cheap. We'll see. Maybe get it sooner and then have that in. But I think we could get a good power supply here. So let me put this guy back. The hell's flying by me? Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. We got something figured out here. It's getting late. I'm gonna maybe I could start cracking the other ones open. At least have them cracked open before I start the stream again. Who knows when? Next week. But Rusty Russ, you gonna be streaming tomorrow? Is anybody else streaming now? Is Ace streaming? Thanks for streaming. 4 a.m. I try to get more sleep. Yeah, TFN, go get more sleep. All right, Russ, what was that link you sent me? How do I click that again? Okay, so I'm gonna click your link. That's $11 for 10 pieces. And I assume I could use those. So if I don't find the ones I'm looking for, I'll order that. Thank you for the link. Oh, your wife just reminded you you're working tomorrow? Oh, no. Listen. Call off of work. You know, you only live once. Take the day off. I always look forward to your Monday streams. It kind of brings a Monday into, you know, a good day. I enjoy your streams, Russ. If anyone else doesn't watch Rusty Russ, check him out. It was a good thing I did the midnight. Yeah, well, it's not good for me because I missed it. But I saw you got a fix with the switch. You did a BGA. You replaced that big chip. That was nice. Good job, man. I watched that earlier today. But all right, I'm gonna head out. Guys, go to Ace's stream. I believe he's streaming. Let me find a link. So that was the one that you've been working on for a while, Russ? So that's gotta feel pretty freaking good to get it done. Or is there more testing you have to do with it? I didn't really follow completely along with everything. All right. There's Ace's stream. Go check him out. I'm out of here. I'm going to order MOSFETs or start pulling apart other power supplies. We don't need to see me struggling to pull seven of them apart. So I'm going to work on that off stream. Maybe we could get one of these working on my next stream. So thank you guys for hanging out. It's Ace's birthday. Bullshit. It's Rusty Russ's birthday. Happy birthday, Rusty Russ. Watch hours. I'm up to like 900 TFN. So thank you. I don't know if that's just from people watching or if it's from you doing it, but I do have a playlist. If anybody wants to get me watch hours, click on my playlist, let it play, and go to bed. I need watch hours before I hit 500 subs in order to do something. Stuck at 300. That's crazy. I'm not sure why that would be. All right. You guys have a good night. Later. How do I do the heart? Love you guys. Even you, what's his name? Master 801. Thanks for sticking around, hanging out.